EA Sports of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene.
Oh, my God.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these things up.
God.
Meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 20. Yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Travis, 280. 55 to Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got?
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Freeman again, a first down carry.
Get out my way,
Muscle his
motherfucker!
way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Pick it up.
Here's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. He's picked off at his own 47. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check. Grenade. Check. 45. Go, go, go. That's it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going
like that, but I thought you was left off the damn phone.
One of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That shit will make me want to get the fuck out of playing for.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I need to talk to you.
From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw is Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
I can place an order for delivery. I get a large sausage pie.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Iced tea.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
3, 5,
they can
6.
add up as the game goes along.
38,
control the
37.
clock, control the ball, and that way you often control the
231.
game.
Millenberg place. Yes, Millenberg place.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Okay.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
Yeah, 231.
He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And this one is right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the 27, Wilson. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run this with Homer. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Double count. Hey, 0-0-0. Who's that? 45, Mike, 45. Watch the run.
Going on the ground with Homer. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This is Homer.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On third down, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
I'm talking serious and I don't fucking get it. You understand what I'm talking about?
59, ready. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Walk the run. Tight dog.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, no. We call an inside running play. You just know there should be a lot of congestion.
Come on Mondays.
You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
Today is the 16th.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Today is the 16th.
Watch the screen.
It's probably on now. I want to go get some. You got a drink?
Out of the
You got a
gun,
drink?
it's Ryan.
Oh, no.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Okay. What you have?
I only got my card.
You paid for it?
No.
I don't got fucking, what's called?
Ryan leaves with Freeman on the drive.
Oh, no.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
If you don't have the money, I got my card.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
What, just want me to go there and pay it?
No, I got it for delivery, but if that's what you want to do.
So I was going to go get a drink.
Tuesday. 54.
Tell him just...
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. They come out here in the eye.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, G. Here I come again. Here I come again. Shift. Big Ed.
Yeah, I just placed the order for
They'll try to pound it in with Hill.
231
And he'll get this
Mellenberg
one
Place.
back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
I'm gonna come pick it up.
You gonna pick up?
Yeah.
The
All
line
right.
of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Check 13. Ready to go.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I placed the order for 231 Mellenberg.
Find a crease anywhere to put his
I'm
foot
gonna
in the
pick it up.
ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Okay.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Yo.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Yeah. Nah, that was fucking, he was with him. That was fucking, Rafi's son. He probably took the phone
We
from
remind you
him.
that coming up at
Eric.
halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this
No,
first
probably
half.
took
One
the
that's
phone from
featured
him.
no touchdowns as of yet on either side. And he will score. Touchdown.
Nah, they was in the store, like they was in the store, you know, doing their little dancing and shit.
Touchdown
Like that shit probably ain't like it.
Falcons push further
He
out in
just
front.
snatched the phone, told him to come outside and pull the knife out.
They
And
were
then go
looking to
outside.
pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, he's like a little 10-year-old.
Why don't you have a spy in
They
your
said
defense?
16 to
Someone who
20-year-old.
will dance with him
16 to
and go
20.
where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage
Yeah.
as well. And oftentimes the spy,
I don't know.
not
I
as
gotta
athletic
find out
as
where
the
he be.
guy
I'm
he's
gonna
trying
ask
to keep
the,
up with, so he gets
You know the
defeated
Bobby?
anyway.
I'm gonna ask
He
Tyson
turns
and little
3rd and
cousin
goal
where he
into
be
a
at.
touchdown.
You know?
But he said his name was Eric.
Eric.
That's fielded in the end
Who said
zone.
that?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
Oh, the
out to the
little one?
25-yard line.
He said be ready in 10 minutes. Shit, nothing. Nah, I'm laying down right now playing the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They got to make amends.
Call him
How many
CC.
times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now it's Carson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Yeah, we good. We on this over. All right.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 3, check 3. 12.
I said their son, my son and his friend. I said my son's friend. People don't listen.
Gun. 18. Switch.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the
Like him
sequence.
walking around Grand
Is
Ave.
his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off.
I wonder do LeVar and him have any beef with any
A
comments?
loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw
Because
those
that seemed like it was
lateral-type
too
runs.
personal, like, you know
But
what
the
I'm
best
saying?
backs that made it happen,
Right?
they put a foot in the ground and just
No.
go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, 59, ready. Watch.
They toss to Freeman. Spinning past him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready, blue lady. Wait. I'm trying to collect. Check the backer.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hatchet, 11.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or
a big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Yes. Yes, I need it real quick.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check 31. Check. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Check 15. Check 15. Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On 1st down, it's Freeman, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, South. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Twist. Track. Get up.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 straight runs of 5 yards. 1st and 10.
Check 4.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down.
On 1st down, again, they go pro-sites. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Prosise, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
39. I got it. Hey, South. Shit, go. Let him go.
Now a toss right, Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Mike down. Ready. Back 25. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Now it's Lockett. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
What? 315. There. Deep, tighten up. Let's go. Deep, tighten up. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check 99. Check 99. What?
Now Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. There he goes inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, we got 4. Well, 45, 45.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around at 30. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Wilson now from the downhill throw. Going for it all. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 29 yards as they are able to cut into that lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
That makes this much more manageable. They'll move it from the 2 to the 1.
Totally manageable because many teams from the 2 want to throw the ball. But you put it at the 1, the running game is totally back in play.
All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Seahawks 16. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side. And now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Switch! 51! Check safety! He's crashing! He's checking crash!
They'll run it. Freeman. And they're able to work get this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go. Check. 20. Space. Check.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Ready?
And the blitz does come. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, he puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, switch gears. Smart that.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Following the penalty, Lynch trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A nice run on first down gets them 6 yards to the 31. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Kill. Slam. Wait. Watch safety creep.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles. Third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
What?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Where y'all at?
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee?
I told her she started hanging her head out the window like Ace Ventura. I said, I told her she kept hanging her head out the window like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Doing it for stats or for what reason? We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
I said she was hanging her head out the window like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
And the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple
Yeah,
question is just take a knee there.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in
y'all
the
did
game
riding?
of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
But you know I gotta work. If it was a Friday, Saturday, I would be hot.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Yeah.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down at about the 37.
Right
well
here.
short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
You got in trouble?
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises.
Right, hold on
really
one
both
second.
sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Where are these Uno cards at? Pick them up. Everyone up. Pick them up. Because you're the one that. Andy. You need to put that in there better than that, Jello. Who had this light on downstairs? Did that? Denise, come here. Go in there. Watch this like this. On this floor. Why? Yes. Didn't I say don't put shit in this fucking room? What is it? Clean this room up.
You want to bring the room? Turn this shit off anyway. It's 9 o'clock. Janae, knock it the fuck off and clean your room. Get ready to get in the shower. Oh, well, y'all ain't go to school. Well. No. Clean that room.
You call Meg back?
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, that's that like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why I treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't leave me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. In my health, lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Been a fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
Janique, you finished that wrong?
Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another sale. He still buy me one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Rodgers to throw. This complete to Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but
right, I'm gonna give you
effort
this.
to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got Adams on the hook
Get the fuck
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
319.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rodgers now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, you just started this game?
Yeah, I'm going to end it now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean,
Why does she put all this shit?
If you don't
She
tackle
literally
him
put
as
all
soon as
her
he catches
business
the ball,
on Fresh.
this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Preston Smith there on the stop. On 2nd down, Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up,
yeah.
They'll get to that end zone real fast.
When I do my chicken roasted pasta for lunch.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down by Travius Adams. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe I should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On 2nd down, it's Freeman. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Tighten up. 39.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Jones has it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Devontae Freeman, his shiftiness doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Coming to you, coming to you.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Got it.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. The pass complete to Ryan Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
61, matchbox, light.
Here's Rodgers. Caught by Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh, my God. Look at this shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37
Oh, yeah,
on 1st and 10.
He getting everybody high.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. On the delay, Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Shotgun now for Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0.
Connor's telling me about it. About what? About what happened at the store. They put it on the news. It might hit the news every phone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, this nigga is fucking crazy. This nigga out.
A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Damn.
Look, we come back for him. Damn. That's at McDonald's. That nigga just
from the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City
winning?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring
than you expected. I guess he said, fuck it, I gotta just go. I gotta just go for what I know, right?
City. But how about San Francisco?
He wasn't waiting for nobody to pull nothing out on him.
And held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brendan Gaughan. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Ryan. Complete to Jones. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Brought in over the middle by Grant. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Was it?
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Fucking spin, bitch.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with You and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but
okay.
September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know what. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give to Aaron Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
In this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
This is Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and a yard. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And Adams has it complete. And he'll go
right there, man.
Getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers to throw once more. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. Looking in zone for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Going for the deep ball. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keanu Neal. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Here's Ryan to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
That was a fucking pass interference.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Jones. He'll rumble for about 6, up across the 20 to the 22.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's complete to Graham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
The Packers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. And down inside the 15 he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And now it's second down. Rodgers throwing here. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Monte Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
There he goes, right side.